Christian Academy in Knoxville, Tennessee, in the Carnes area, home of the Rams, as this afternoon and evening, the Clinton High School Dragons take on Grace Christian Academy. Grace Christian Academy last year 9-3, and they beat Sevier County last year, which was a big win for them. And they are, of course, a big-time program with the twin brothers who are doing quite well, the Price brothers. And the Price brothers, of course, have coached at Campbell County, made Campbell County very relative again. And since they've left there, Campbell County has fallen on very hard times, and Grace Christian Academy has been the recipient of some very good coaches in the Price twins. But I'm Walt Stair, along with Rhonda Stair, also David Dotson, Matt Hagan, also Jack Wilson, also Dan McWilliams on stats, as he has come back, thank goodness, for another year. And we see him during the football season, all season long. I'm glad he has brought himself back again for the Clinton High School Dragons. But we are here getting ready for a scrimmage. And David Dodson, your thoughts on what we might expect this afternoon?
Well, first of all, I'm sorry Jim couldn't be here, but thank you for the invite. Looking forward to see some action, because these kids have all been playing and practicing against each other for a while, but now is a chance to be able to go against an opponent. And it is a scrimmage, but you can use this as a real game test. And so it is interesting, like you mentioned, the Price brothers. They love to throw the football, and they will love to spread the field, love to throw it many times a game, sometimes go fast-paced. Mentioned last night, Grace has a returning running back that in one ball game, he carried the ball 50 times plus, which is a crazy number. But anyway, expect some offense when you have Grace and the Price brothers all together.
And it's sort of funny, but I kid him about it, but actually Jim, my best friend, and my other best friend, they both have been to Alaska, which we went there a few weeks ago, and Jim liked it so much. That's where they are right now, again in Alaska, and it was quite amazing that it was a bit warmer than we thought it would be when we were there. We actually got a sunburn.
Wow. Wow. You must have got the good cruise, I guess.
Yeah, we certainly did. It was wonderful. We were in the hot tub quite a bit, and ended up very much getting scorched. So quite amazing.
It's interesting. You see the teams out here, they're still warming up, you might say, but Grace has already kind of taken a knee, and they're getting some final instructions. I mean, so we're not too far from kickoff.
And this is a wonderful field, great facility, and I like always the cooperation we get from the Price brothers and the whole athletic folks over here. They've got fine facilities all the way around.
They do. This is for a private school. This is they are nice facilities. They had the turf in here many years ago, and they've added on to the press box on the other side, which is relatively new, and then the large jumbotron, you might say, to your direct right, which sees the Daniel Stump over there being broadcast at the moment. But those are brand new scoreboards. The other pieces have been here for a while, but that is a nice new sharp jumbotron over there.
And you probably know this better than I do, and give the folks in radio and TV land the understanding of who generally that Grace plays football-wise.
They play well, but things have changed, I guess. When years ago I followed them a little bit more. When Randy McCain was over here and such, at that time you had the publics and the privates in the same playoff in the same region and so forth. A couple of years ago they split that off to say the privates are now Division II. So you'll have CAK will be on their schedule. They'll usually play Webb, even if it's not a regional opponent or so. They'll play Chattanooga Christian. I'm trying to think of some others that, but some of those are long distance away.
Usually, do they play Montgomery Bell?
Montgomery Bell, no. That's like a higher classification.
Oh, okay.
They don't play them.
Okay. And looks like we're having some reverb background noise on our broadcast here. I think Matt may have adjusted that somewhat. The officials out at the 50-yard line and trying to situate when we're starting here. Let's take a break, and we'll be back with the start of this football game, this very fine scrimmage. We'll return in the home of the Rams in 2 minutes. And we're back here at Grace Christian Academy in Knoxville, Tennessee, in the Carnes area. Great facility here. And we have a lot of folks over here watching this this afternoon. And this is, of course, a scrimmage, and going to be a little bit different rules than are normal, but we'll see as we go and figure it out as we go. And are we kicking where this is concerned?
Clinton is kicking off.
Okay, we are kicking off.
Anthony Odell is kicking.
Anthony Odell is kicking for the Clinton High School Dragons. As we're getting ready to go, some of the Dragon coaches are directing traffic on what to do out there. We are glad to have you aboard on WYSH AM 1380 and the Dragon Network, powered by WYSH. And great afternoon for football and bright sunny skies down below. Clinton has a lot of folks dressed out. Yesterday when we had them at Media Day, they did not have pads on. You can tell they're a pretty good size all the way across the board. There was 57 players that were there yesterday. I think there's probably at least that many, might be more across the way. Clinton kicking off downfield, end over end, going to be taken at about the 15-yard line, coming straight ahead, but he doesn't really run it back. So they'll bring the ball, I guess, up to about the 30-yard line to start the first play from scrimmage. So things, of course, a bit different when you are doing the scrimmages, and we'll see what Clinton is made of. Clinton, of course, last year was 2-7 on the year. First game of the year had 6 lightning delays, and that game was a no contest. while last year the Grace Christian Academy was 9-3 and had a marquee win over Sevier County. Here they come up with the football as Grace Christian Academy has it, as they're in the shotgun. A movement by Clinton, probably an offsides, probably violating the neutral zone, although it still could be on Grace as well. It's on Clinton, as I first thought. They'll move the ball 5 yards. First down and 5 for Grace Christian Academy. As very sunny skies, a little bit after 6 o'clock, still quite humid and hot out here. Quarterback is number 3 for Grace Christian Academy.
It's Corbin Hobson.
Hobson at quarterback, as he is in the shotgun. Straight handoff, gives off, and a good run, 40, 35, breaks the tackle, 30, 25, 20. He's down to the 15, down to the 10, knocked out of bounds around the 10-yard line. Austin Phillips in on the tackle for the Clinton High School Dragons. That was a tremendous run, and that is, a tremendous run. It got it to about the 10-yard line, maybe 12.
More 11 is really market.
And so they'll mark it at the 11. So he gained, looked like 39 and about a 59-yard gain for the Rams. So they got first and straight ahead. He's in for the touchdown very quickly. The quarterback, number 6 on the score, and on the score for the Rams,
Terrion Thomas.
Terrion Thomas, and he apparently is a speedster, and they are opening up holes like you don't see too often. And on for the extra point, number 81 for the extra point for the Rams. He is a lefty. Ball down. The kick is up. The kick is good. There is timeout on the field. Your score, the Rams 7, the Clinton High School Dragons nothing. And David, the Dragons have got to close those holes immediately.
Well, they do, and that's one of the concerns you have when you have a wide open offense. And we mentioned that one ball carrier had, one time he carried over 50 times last year, so he's dynamite, and you can see why early on, and he proved it. So Clinton's now seen a taste of it, but now Clinton gets a chance to go on offense.
That was a 59-yard run to get it down to the 11, and then they were virtually untouched in for the score. So let's hope the Dragons will learn a lot from this.
Well, and with this being a scrimmage, you have the coach's discretion on a lot of things, too. If they want to line up differently or whatever, as you see one of the Clinton coaches on the field kind of directing traffic. But so that's kind of allowed here at this point here. It's not a full game, you might say. So this gives a chance for the coaches to do some teaching moments as far as directly on the field. So that can be helpful.
And number 81 will be kicking off. He apparently is a sure kicker. And boy, a long kick. Matter of fact, a touchback. It hit at the 2 and went in for the touchback. So that'll be a big thing that will help Grace Christian Academy during the year. They already look like they're doing a lot of things well.
Well, as you mentioned, they beat Sevier County last year, and Sevier County went to the state championship. So that was an upset, but they've got a good team, and that's Raphael Silva is the one kicking off for Grace.
Raphael Silva, he's apparently a good one, and we've got a good kicker in Ortiz who's gotten better and better, and we hope to see him before the afternoon is done for the Dragons. Here comes the Dragons. Eckerson, straight drop back to pass downfield, 30. Phillips, 35-yard line, and knocked out of bounds across the way, and a nice pickup of 5 yards for the Clinton High School Dragons, and tackle made by Tolliver. So the Dragons 2nd down and 5, as it is Dragons trailing early on 7-0.
Turbeville's in the backfield.
Turbeville in the backfield of the Clinton High School Dragons. Eckerson at quarterback. And Turbinville with that football gets it back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. And he 55 in on the tackle for the Rams.
Kingston Cavalas.
Cavalos in on the tackle. And looks like he did not, he got a yard somehow in the end, way up under there. So make it third down and about 4 yards to go.
One thing that's also kind of interesting you can see out there on the field is if there's a quarterback that's got the red jersey on. So I guess that's to protect the quarterback and not get him injured at all.
And we've got it. He's a precious commodity because he's the only proven quarterback we have. Straight back to pass. Eckerson, pass downfield is complete. Incomplete for the Dragons. Intended for Will Young. And that right there is what you've got to catch.
You have to. When you're last couple of years, Clinton's struggled, and they've not had a great winning record. And plays like that's what really can make a ball game. And last year, I know several times on defense, Clinton allowed a big play. They allow the wide receiver on the right side to go straight down the field and be wide open a few times too many. But that was 7 points you've got to have. I mean, hit the ball in the hands.
I really thought that was very catchable. And that's what you got to do when it's catchable at all. You've got to catch.
We don't have Bryson Maddox this year, so somebody's got to step up and make some plays.
Now that's exactly right. And Young and Phillips definitely need to do that where they're concerned.
But he was wide open. I'll give him that.
That's certainly true. And what do we have here? It seems like something's sounding not quite as full here, but maybe we're okay. But anyway. Here we go down on the other end. I guess they'll take it back down to the 34-yard line and consider that in effect a punt. So they are not having punts per se in this scrimmage. So here will come the Grace Christian Academy Rams. 9-3 last year. They've got 18 returning players, 9 on offense, 9 on defense. You can sort of tell that early on in this scrimmage. And so quarterback looking over to get some sort of instruction from the Price coaches.
That's one thing the Price coaches will do. They'll have him back out of the play and set a play late.
Rolls out to the right side. He comes straight ahead 30 and a hold apparently.
No, they blew it dead.
Oh, they just blew it dead actually.
Protect the quarterback, I guess.
And so the quarterback, he got it about a yard or so. Second down and 9. And they are taking care of quarterbacks a lot more in the modern era than they did years ago, that's for sure. And here comes the Grace Christian Academy Rams. Number 3 at quarterback.
That's one thing that the Price brothers do, that to see how the defense is going to line up and kind of when they leave the huddle, and then they'll call a different play in. So you'll see that frequently tonight.
I have been somewhat amazed after they left Campbell County. Campbell County has fallen on very hard times.
33.
And handoff, 33's got it, 35
Still going.
to the 36. Tackle over there by 14 and 22 for the Clinton High School Dragons.
It is Noah Hill and Ian Jacobs.
Noah Hill and E.M. Jacobs. And Hill's a youngster.
Hill's a freshman.
And he's a freshman out there, so doing pretty good. I'm glad to see that. That will help the Dragons for a lot of years to come.
3rd and 7.
Third down and 7.
No running back in the backfield this time. They're bringing Stenson, the running back, way out here on our right side.
So here comes the quarterback. As I guess you have a little bit more time in this sort of scrimmage setting in a regular ball game. Straight drop back to pass the quarterback. Pretty good protection. Shoots a long pass downfield. It's going to be incomplete. Intended for number 6 down there as defending number 5 for Clinton.
Pendergrass for Clinton.
Pendergrass for Clinton defending.
Terrion Thomas for Grace.
Terrion Thomas, it was intended for almost a catchable ball, but just out of his grasp.
Just a little bit too far on that one. It didn't hit him in the hands like the one for Clinton, but he was open.
Grace will be punting. We don't have punt.
Grace will be punting, and so
You got Pendergrass.
Pendergrass will be back deep as he is at his 40s, going to head back down towards the 35-yard line
He thought they were going for it.
as call it 4th down and about 7 yards to go. Number 36 is kicking that football. As we do not have
That's
hard
Jake.
copies of our roster, believe it or not.
Jacob Bryan.
Jacob Bryan, and downfield, the
Get away from it.
Dragons, he should not have even gone after that ball under any circumstances. That's one thing is a true no-no. Don't go anywhere near the ball.
Either catch it or get away from it.
Exactly.
One or two.
You
Don't
don't
get in the
just
middle
sort
of
of come in and like, do I want it or do I not want it? I mean, you either go for it or you don't go for it. But here will come the Clinton High School Dragons. It's amazing how you do these scrimmages. It's more laid back and more of a different sort of situation. I can't get in any particular gear in doing, the play-by-play, but it is a little bit different.
You got trips to the far side.
And twin receivers to the right side for the Dragons. As Eric's straight back to pass. Eckerson downfield complete, 35-40. He's to the 45, about the 46-yard line.
Will Young.
And who was that?
Will Young.
Will ya?
Will Young.
Oh, Will Young. Okay. Thank you very kind.
Elijah Lakin on the stop.
Lakin in on the stop for the Rams. Nice pickup for the Dragons. They've got a first down, 10 yards to go. Pickup of right at 15. The Dragons getting their first major good play right there. And back to pass. Oh my goodness, he's actually in effect sacked back there because nowhere to go.
But they lost 5 on the side.
Lost 5 on the play. Call it second down and 15 yards to go.
Campbell Johnson was the one to come off the corner of the blitz.
Johnson came off the blitz, doing a good job over there. As here comes Eckerson in at quarterback.
Pendergrass is the running back.
Pendergrass at running back for the Clinton Dragons.
Young and Phillips near side.
Young and Phillips on the near side.
And there's Noah Gaylor on the far side.
And Noah. And handoff Pendergrass. Pendergrass straight ahead. Not too bad. He gets back 4 yards, but does not get all of it back. Call it third down and about 11 yards to go for the Clinton High School Dragons.
Darian Anderson on the stop for Grace.
Anderson in on the stop. Third down and 11. Dragons have it at the 44-yard line.
One thing I guess for me at least, Walt, I guess because of the size up front for Clinton that didn't have last year, I thought Clinton might actually run the ball a little bit more and start the ball game, but they're airing it out.
Which I guess they're going to have to do more of the running some too, but Eckerson rolls out. He comes straight ahead, shoots a long pass downfield. It's going to be good. Yes. Touchdown, Clinton Dragons. Austin Phillips. What a pass. All the way for a score. 56-yard touchdown pass play from Eckerson to Phillips for the score. 56 yards. And so the Dragons cut the gap to 7-6. Ortiz on for the extra point. And you're on, of course, the Dragon Network, powered by WYSH AM 1380, FM 99.5, FM 101.1, and WYSHradio.com. Ortiz on for the extra point. Dragons trail 7-6. As Ortiz has gotten better and better each year. Ball down, the kick is up. The kick, it looks like, and is good. There's timeout on the field. Your score, the Clinton High School Dragons 7 and the Rams of Grace 7. We'll be back in 1 minute. And we're back here at the home of the Rams, Grace Christian Academy. I'm Walt Steer, along with Rhonda Steer, David Dotson, Matt Hagan, also Jack Wilson, and also Dan McWilliams. And Miss Lily is here. And so it will be number 13 ended up with that up a little ways. So we're going to be back to around the 30-yard line. The Dragons all tied at 7.
Anderson Glover on the catch, on the mini return, you might say.
Glover on the mini return. They'll mark it up to the 35. They gave him 5 extra yards. I know not why, but I guess we're on whatever format they want to go with.
Whatever they want to do and what the coaches say to do. So, this is learning experience here or not for all these teams.
It certainly is. Here we go. Quarterback bringing them up. All tied at 7. Grace with that ball on offense. A little bit of a delay as looks over at coaches and back at coaches.
They would do that even in the regular season, even at Campbell County. They would that's the way they did. They would see how the defense lined up and then back up and get the play from the coach.
Well, the way they do it, they have very good teams. Straight ahead, my goodness.
Still going.
Turbyville out on the tackle for the Clinton Dragons. My favorite number looked like 33 on the run. Or was that 32?
33. J.V. Stinson.
Yeah, Stinson on the run. 33 is my favorite number. So
he's not very tall. He's like 5'6" core in the roster, but he's hard to bring down.
Yeah, very hard.
His brother was their starter last year.
And so quarterback up there, number 3 for the Rams.
5 wide for this time.
5 wide.
No running back, 5 wide.
And no running back whatsoever. So he's in the shotgun all alone. Straight back, rolls out, shoots pass downfield. Is complete. Did he complete it or did he trap it?
It's Anderson Glover who made the reception.
Glover made the reception and close to being on the ground, but they said he got it. But it was close, but they gave it to him. He's at the 42. Call it 3rd down and about 4 yards to go. Glover on the catch. Handoff gives straight ahead. He's got the first, looks like.
Coalfield and 14.
And Hill on the tackle for Clinton.
Got the first down.
He's got the first down. And Dragons look like they're going to do decently well on defense. They didn't stop them that time, but they're closing the hole a little bit better.
Well, it's better than that first play of the ball game, the 60-yarder almost. So,
quarterback acted like he was getting ready to hike the ball and then look over at the coach.
Quarterback is Hobson.
Hobson, quarterback. And straight drop back to pass. A long pass downfield is going to be complete. And for the score, number 1 touchdown. A Dragon there defending number 37, but he let him get behind him. And for the score, so 37 was Caden Weber. And That was a thing of beauty on the side of the Rams. Unfortunately, not on the Clinton side of things.
You said it perfectly there. It was a great throw, great catch, and got behind the defense. You don't let somebody get behind you for sure, but bought enough time. And usually on 5 wide, you don't have a whole lot of time. You've got to get rid of the football because there's no running back in the back there to help protect the quarterback, but made a great play out of it.
Ball down, the kick is up, the kick is good. There's timeout on the field, your score. The Rams of Grace Christian Academy 14, the Clinton High School Dragons 7. Back with the kickoff in 1 minute. And we're back here at Grace Christian Academy, and kickoff downfield taken right at the 20-yard line. They bring it to the 30, so the Dragons will have it first down and 10 yards to go. They trail 14-7, and the last play was a dandy on their side of things, but still too many holes in the defense.
That's true, but this is Pross Brothers who throw the ball around the field, like I mentioned. But I'd like to see if Clinton can get kind of a running game. See how they kind of look with those new big bodies up front, and see if they can maybe push some of those linemen around.
Okay, Eckerson, a quarterback for the Clinton High School Dragons, and Pendergrass at running back. Slot man goes to the left side. Eckerson with that football keeps it straight ahead. And they blow it dead once they touch him, and it's though in other words a tackle because you don't tackle the quarterback.
And the red jersey, so it kind of helps identify that. So.
Exactly.
5 yards.
Gave him 5 yards on the play. So make it 2nd down and 5 for the Clinton High School Dragons.
Clinton has moved the ball, though. They moved the ball and had a really good shot for an early touchdown and misconnected on it, but they have moved the ball on offense.
And we're hoping to see the Dragons last year were known for being quite good on offense and had a lot of holes on defense, and we hope that they can fill in those holes on defense and keep the offense up to almost the level of last year. So here we go, straight back. Eckerson rolls pass downfield. Is going to be incomplete. Just overthrows number 10.
That's not 10, that's 18.
18, rather.
Which is Stephen McEwen.
McEwen almost catching the football, but just slightly overthrown. And that was a toughie right there.
One thing Clinton needs to do, they need to change the snap count because those guys for Grace here are blitzing. They know the snap count, and they're just coming right to the line of scrimmage and being taken off right when the snap is made. So they need to change it to something different, so either draw them off sides or get the ball off sooner.
Dragons with it, 3rd down and 5 yards to go. And we've got 3 receivers wide to the left side as Eckerson with the football. Mason, quarterback, low snap, pass downfield is going to be incomplete once again.
Joel Crawford.
Intended for Crawford, overthrown. Number 2 was there defending.
Kate Weber.
Weber there defending. And I knew that was actually too hard to begin with.
Well, I mean, he had to get rid of the ball again because Grace is putting pressure on. I mean, Clinton is coming out passing, and so Grace is appropriately applying pressure. Just got to make some connections here, or again, maybe try to get some balance on offense, maybe try to run the ball. So
Dragons with it, 4th down, and call it 5 yards to go.
And they're going for it. Looks
They're
like.
going for it. They trail 14-7.
Well, that's a beauty about scrimmages. I mean, this is not like you wouldn't do this in a game, but on your own territory.
Not too often.
No.
Not unless you're probably Lane Kiff. Straight drop back to pass. Eckerson. Eckerson rolls out, shoots a long pass downfield. Intercepted by Grace at the 48-yard line, back to the 50. And Hale in on the tackle, number 14. And on the interception,
Elijah Lakin.
Lakin on the interception. And that was a very nice pickoff by them. They got it back to the 50-yard line. I guess that actually puts Clinton a little bit behind the 8 ball. They trail 14-7, and already Grace has it in real good field position at the 50. But of course, we're in a scrimmage situation, so.
One thing on this last play, I mean, by Grace or blitzing, and we're backing up 10 more yards. That makes it harder, 10 more yards to throw the football. He needs to be able to go left and right a little bit more, not back up quite as much to make that kind of pass.
Exactly. Okay. And so here comes Grace with the football. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Right at midfield. Straight drop back to pass.
Deep.
Long pass. Downfield is going to be incomplete. Intended for number 5 down there. And Dragon looked like number 3 down there defending for the Dragons. And that is, was that Mathis?
Mathis for Grace.
Mathis for Grace. Who was Clinton? Number 3?
That's Eckerson's normal number, but that's not Eckerson.
Oh, it wasn't Eckerson, but it was whoever's wearing his number tonight, which we don't have that. We're not privy to that information this evening. We hopefully will have a full-fledged rosters on both sides. We don't have, I guess you'd say, a hard copy, which is interesting.
Clinton's changing defense.
Clinton changing some defense. Handoff straight ahead, 50, 45, breaks the tackle down to the 37-yard line.
That's Terry on Thomas.
Terry on Thomas on the run, number 6. He is low to the ground. And
We don't have a 45 on the roster, but that's who made the tackle.
45 made the tackle for Clinton, who's anonymous. We'll call him Smith, I guess. He probably would like to take the credit, whoever he is. Hands off, 36 down to the 30.
33.
Or he's down, number 33 on the carry.
That's Stinson.
Stinson, and looks like he's got a 1st down, 10 yards to go.
3 and Phillips on the tackle.
Phillips and number 3 on the tackle for the Clinton High School Dragons. As 1st down, 10 yards to go. They'll mark it at the 36. And so, a relatively long snap, straight drop back to pass. Grace shoots a long pass. Where's Clinton at over there?
13.
My goodness, 13 on the score as our defensive back was AWOL at the gate. I think he was asleep.
Anderson Glover on the touchdown for
Glover on the touchdown for Grace. And who was that defending?
Me and you, I think.
Yeah, I think that was us up here in the press box because I was looking down there and I was wondering where did 5 go? And I don't know. I don't know what happened down there.
But we could see that from up here. We had a good vantage point from where we are, and the quarterback just looked down there and he saw him wide open too.
That is not what we want to correct that and make that not happen in the future. Ball down, the kick is up, the kick is good. There's timeout on the field. Your score is Grace Christian Academy 21, Clinton 7, back in 30 seconds.
Excuse me.
And we're back here at Grace Christian Academy. 65 down there. I wonder how they feed that fella. He is one big size fella for the Clinton High School Dragons. Is he the one that weighs 340?
I think that's at the river.
Oh, okay. Kickoff downfield. 37 of the Dragons at the 25.
We don't know that one because that's Manny's number.
Okay. So first down, 10 yards to go. The Dragons will get the football. They trail 21-7. Of course, first regular game will be August 21st at Heritage. We'll, of course, have the broadcast. Our next broadcast, I guess, we'll be doing Media Day for all sports next Saturday. That'll be August the 8th. And then the Jamboree will actually be doing another football game, which will be somewhat of a scrimmage, but we'll have the Clinton High School Dragons taking on Oliver Springs and Midway at 7:45 and 8:15 on August the 14th. But it should be a dandy over there in Harriman at the Jamboree. And I guess that's close to Jermaine Copeland Road or Way or whatever it is down there.
That's where he started. So.
That's right. He was a awfully good player for Harriman and for Tennessee. And we've got the Dragons, Eckerson at quarterback.
Ned Phillips in the backfield.
And
Now Pendergrass comes out.
Pendergrass coming in for the Clinton Dragons at running back. I'm not seeing Turpeyville in there much at running back. I don't know.
You got Ian Jacobs at wide receiver.
Oh, okay. So here we go. The Dragons. Blitz pass into the flat. Pendergrass, 25. He's to the 30. He's out towards the 35-yard line as Pendergrass gets some all-purpose yards. And glad to see that. And so a second down after probably about a 5-yard pickup.
That was nice of him to get rid of the football that quickly and make a play. Clinton actually has a pretty good crowd over here tonight, Walt, off the other side. I mean, for a scrimmage ball game, not a bad crowd.
Well, we're glad to see it. Turbyville in the backfield for the Clinton Dragons. And a low snap, pass downfield.
They called him sacked.
Oh, they called him sacked as they actually got to him and touched him, and that's enough to, in effect, call it a tackle, just like you were in a flag football game. And
well, there's a fake to the handoff on the running back, and he backed up, and they still call him down. But you know, this is what's out here. They want to keep safety and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Third down and 5. Dawson didn't like that, but some coaches get critical at times, and rightfully so.
Third down 10.
Third down and 10. Oh, really?
We'll get back 5 yards.
That's about where he got sacked.
Well, they should have left it at the original line of scrimmage because they missed that call, but Lord only knows. Dragons with it, straight draw back to pass. Eckerson, Turbyville, 30, 35. He's to the 40. Nice run by Turbyville, as Turbyville, I know, is quite strong, and he's deceptively fast.
That was a nice pickup. He did that on his own because I thought he was going to be tackled immediately, and he broke it and got us the first down.
Dragons get that first down to all 12 yards. They got the 10 plus 2 more. So the Dragons at the 42 as they trail 21-7, playing a very good Grace team that has 18 returning starters from last year, 9 on offense, 9 on defense, and they are perennial power in Knoxville for sure. As Turbyville still in the backfield for the Dragons. Back to pass, long pass downfield is going to be incomplete. Intended for Crawford, and they're defending number 0 for Grace. And whom we have over there?
I lost my spot, I'll be honest with you, but I'm pulling it back up here. Junior Stevenson.
Junior Stevenson, they're defending for Grace Christian. So second down and call it 10 yards to go for the Clinton Dragons. Hand off. Whoa, what a run. Pendergrass on the carry.
First down.
Nice run by Pendergrass. He gets the first down, 10 yards to go. And Dragons starting to pick up some running wise, which they didn't have as much of a threat last year.
No, they had basically no threat last year, seems like, but that's one thing that the line did open a good hole for them that time as well.
So here comes the Dragons. Eckerson
Blitz.
hands off Pendergrass once again. He gets 2 and 3 yards over to the right side. 45 in on the tackle, 22 in the vicinity as well. As
Landon Ballard.
Ballard in on the tackle. And so the Dragons have it called second down and 8 yards to go. They have the ball on the 42-yard line of Grace. And straight Young with it, 40-yard line. 35 breaks about a broken tackle, but he is taken down at around the 37-yard line, and almost thought that there should be some sort of penalty if they were calling penalties, but that's who knows.
That's 33 Stinson, the guy who's the running back for Grace. And
Stinson in on the tackle, low to the ground, gentlemen, but he's a strong one at that.
He's only 5'6" listed, but boy, he just took that receiver down. He's strong.
He certainly is. Call it third down for the Dragons, and they've got about 2 yards, maybe a long 2. As Eckerson at quarterback, Clinton wants time. So timeout on the field. Your score is Grace Christian Academy 21, the Clinton High School Dragons 7. We'll be back in 30 seconds. We're back here at Grace Christian Academy. I'm Walt Stair along with David Dotson, Rhonda Stair, also Matt Hagan, and also Jack Wilson, and also Lily, who is part of the camera crew. And we're certainly glad to have you aboard on the Dragon Network, powered by WYSH AM 1380, FM 99.5, FM 101.1. And Dragons, number 3. And number 3 is who?
Tackle for loss.
Oh, number 3, tackle for a loss.
72 on the tackle.
72 on the tackle, and a big one for Grace.
2-yard loss.
2-yard loss, call it fourth down for the Dragons, and about 4.5 yards to go.
Everybody was in the backfield that time for Grace, it seemed like. So.
Yes, they certainly were. 55 also over there. He is a big fellow. Dragons will go for it, trailing 21-7. As Eckerson, Mason Eckerson back to pass. Oh, well, rolling out.
They got a hold. They're going to call a hold.
They're going to call a hold, looks like, back upfield on the Clinton High School Dragons. I thought I saw a possibility of that myself, but always tell my wife when we're watching a ball game, 80 to 90 some odd % of the time, it's a hold if they're calling something, because you could,
They cut,
holds could happen 100% of the time,
and they declined it, and they called it a turnover on
and they
downs.
declined it and turnover on downs. So it will be the Grace Christian Academy Rams taking over with the football Dragons trailing 21-7. But certainly, David, a learning experience here.
It is. It's a good learning experience, offense, defense. You've got a lot of new players out there this year, guys who need to step up from last year, and Clinton's Jake Dawson, this is his second year as well. So I mean, he's had a learning curve as a rookie coach last year, as rookie head coach, and but Clinton has made some plays. I mean, it scores 21-7, but they left 7 points on the board on early in the ball game when they just had a drop, and then they've had a couple of busts that. You hope that they can clean that up. But Clinton was running the ball at last series some, which is encouraging to see, and opened some holes.
And of course, the Dragons will play on the 7th. I guess that's next Friday at Ray County, which they are usually a pretty good football team in 4A, and I think they have played a lot with Anderson County previously and some other teams. But Ray County will be a good test for them. And then they'll play some of the, what I don't mean to put them down, but a little bit smaller sort of team, Oliver Springs and Midway. But, you know, they're definitely getting in some good scrimmages.
And you're playing quality opponents here this week and next week, and then next week. I mean, it's a quarter each, so you could, you could mix and match your lineups a little bit, or try something out next week or the following week at the Jamboree. So those are only a quarter apiece. So. But after the turn on downs, it looks like we've got a timeout here or something here.
The officials have run off the field.
The officials have run off the field.
Halftime?
All in the back end.
Is it halftime?
Might be.
I guess we'll take a halftime break. Your score at the half is the Rams of Grace Christian Academy 21, the Clinton High School Dragons 7. We'll be back in 3 minutes. And we're back here at Grace Christian Academy. Glad to have you aboard as we're back to action here as it is now going to be Grace Christian's back to pass number 3. Long pass. Downfield is going to be incomplete. Broken up down in the end zone.
Number 3 for the Dragons.
Number 3 for the Dragons, which no one can identify who he is at this point. But we'll just call him the Mass Marauder, I guess. But anyway, 21-7 football game as it is the Rams leading this football game. They are perennial power in East Tennessee, beat Sevier County, which Sevier County last year ended up second in the state, and the year before that was the state champion. So they actually won last year. Number 3 at quarterback for Grace. They start at the 30-yard line. Had, I guess, the halftime or the brief intermission. Straight drop back to pass downfield, complete to number 6, 25. He's to the 20, breaks a tackle down inside the 15-yard line.
Looks like Pendergrass on the tackle, number 5 there.
Pendergrass in on the tackle for the Clinton Dragons. And so they've got in real good field position.
They're trying to go hurry up here.
First down on the 13. Handoff straight ahead. He just keeps on running in for the score, but they blew it dead way beforehand.
False start
for
Grace. Yeah, that was a false start on Grace, and that's going to back him up.
Okay, so that brings them back, and that's one of the few mistakes they've made this evening. And so the Dragons tried to hold off Grace from getting another score, which Grace leads 21-7. And quarterback heads off number 33, down to the 15, breaks the tackle, down to the 10, 5, in for the score. Touchdown number 33. But a flag is down on the field.
That's going to be unsportsmanlike.
A celebration, unsportsmanlike conduct on Grace, but they get the score. They now lead 27-7 as the Dragons having a rough time of it. And it's what?
It's like a delay of game, actually. It's not
delay of game.
unsportsmanlike.
So they'll move the ball back for the extra point. 27-7 your score.
That 33 for Grace is very agile.
He certainly is. Built low to the ground and very hard to pull down. And ball down, the kick is up. The kick is no good, wide to the right. There's timeout on the field. Your score is Grace Christian Academy Rams 27, the Clinton High School Dragons 7. Back with the kickoff in 30 seconds. And we're back here at Grace Christian Academy, home of the Rams. Glad to have you aboard on, of course, the Dragon Network, powered by WYSH AM 1380, FM 99.5, FM 101.1 at WYSHradio.com. And Jake Dawson very much on the field, helping the Dragons and directing them in a lot of different respects. Dragons trailing 27-7. In this scrimmage at Grace Christian Academy. I think this will be a very good learning experience for the Dragons tonight. And so Eckerson rolls out on the pitch. Pendergrass at the 35, lost back, taken down by number 1 over there. As Weber in on the tackle.
We're down
on Dragon is down. Pendergrass is down and injured. And so an injury timeout, looks like. She's on the sideline. And Dawson will come over to check him out as well. As I guess we'll take an injury timeout. Your score is the Grace Christian Academy Rams 27, the Clinton Dragons 7. And he is going to be, I guess, okay. So I guess we'll just hold it right here as a couple of Dragon coaches led by Coach Dawson checking him out. They're going to pick him up, and he's going to run across the way. He's going to be okay. Shake it up for the Clinton Dragons as he thought about trying to stay in, but you've got to go out at least one play if you're injured. And so Pendergrass, an excellent ball player. I hope he stays healthy all season long. Turpeyville coming in for the Clinton Dragons. Second and 15 for the Clinton High School Dragons. As back at the 35-yard line. Dragons trailing 27-7. And twin receivers wide to the right side. Also twin receivers to the left side as well. Eckerson at quarterback. Eckerson straight drop back to pass. Pass over the middle is complete.
Austin Phillips.
Austin Phillips on the reception. That was nicely done. I want to see that many times into the future. But Phillips on the catch. First down for the Clinton High School Dragons. Inside the 20. Mark it at the 18-yard line.
17-yard catch.
17-yard reception by one Phillips.
Good catch.
Yeah, the Dragons want to add to the their total. They only have 7 so far, but that looked quite well right there.
Surely made up for the last play when you had a loss of 5.
So
First down's always better.
Yes, Dragons with that football. Eckerson has thought about a blitz over on the right side. He comes in and pass downfield. Dragons is incomplete. Crawford intended for Crawford down there. Number 11 was defending for the Rams.
Had the right idea, but a little bit overthrown there.
As Tolbert there defending. So second down for the Dragons and 10. And still, of course, in the scrimmages, as we'll have real football August 21st. Dragons will travel to Heritage, but before that, we'll be at the Jamboree down in Harriman, the Roane County Jamboree. Dragons will play 2 quarters down there against Oliver Springs and Midway.
It's going to be a keeper.
As he comes straight ahead, it's blown dead.
2 yards.
And 2-yard pickup. And so Eckerson.
Mason is very agile. In a real game, that's probably going to be a first down.
Yeah, this is they've got to protect quarterbacks on all sides of the ledger. Back in the old days, you could just about kill a quarterback, and they couldn't get away with it. But nowadays, you take care of the quarterback, which is actually a pretty good idea.
It is. Just keeps the players healthy.
Yes, it does. Eckerson, Mason at quarterback for the Dragons. And straight drop back to pass downfield. It's going to be intercepted almost.
Almost.
And 0 on the deflection. Junior Stevens. And good job.
I think that was Crawford who they tried to open too.
And the big, so that was Crawford down there in the vicinity?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the Dragons 4th down and about 8 yards to go.
I'm liking what I'm seeing on offense, though, from the Dragons. They're still moving the ball down. We're seeing some life in the offense so far.
And we're liking to see that. I want not have as many holes on defense and get them all together. Eckerson rolls out and shoots a long pass in. Touchdown, Clinton. A flag on the near side. Is that against the Dragons?
It looks like
Maybe against Grace,
It might be.
because I didn't
they
see.
haven't signaled it yet.
Was that 22?
Eligible receiver
And el-
downfield.
Oh, no.
Oh my lord!
An eligible receiver downfield
Touchdown to Phillips.
nullifies the touchdown to Phillips. And so that was not good at all. And that makes things not good.
4th and 13.
4th and 13 yards to go.
Even though that was called back, what good job by Mason making something happen. He was pressured, finds him in the back of the end zone. We're gonna need that, but not the penalty there. We need to make sure that we're staying behind the line of scrimmage, because I believe that was a lineman, I think that was one of the old tackles, going downfield, ineligible.
Austin's covered.
So here we go. Dragons 4th down and 13. As Eckerson will bring them up, they'll be going for it. Definitely in 4-down territory.
Trips to the near, one to the far.
And so here comes the Dragons. Want to get some all-purpose yards and get a 1st down and continue this particular drive, trailing 27-7. The Dragons definitely in a learning experience here, playing with the better teams in Knox County. Back to pass. Eckerson rolls out to the left side, comes straight ahead. He's got the 20-15 down to towards the 10. Blew it dead towards the 10-yard line.
Is it going to be?
a turnover.
It's going to be just
It'll be
short.
Just short of a 1st down, 1 yard short, and that's too bad. Dragons did pretty good on that rollout into the situation, but they trail 27-7. Grace is, and they'll get the ball. Grace will at the 30-yard line, and so Coach Dawson coordinating with his players across the way. And I guess we're maybe getting in some different ones. Looks like they're a little bit slow to regroup out here. And let's see. I guess give this back to David. Let him run the next little bit on the talking, commentating, as we're keeping things flowing here. And so it will be Grace Christian Academy with the football. And they are looking back over to the Price twins, figured out what they need to do. As David illustrates, they have done that in all their years of the Price coaching. That's part of their technique. And straight hands off, number 24 coming straight ahead, 25 down to about the 23-yard line goes number 24 on the run.
Reed White and Devontae Ford's.
And Davis on the carry, Devontae Fortson in on the tackle,
Reed White as well.
and White as well. So call it 2nd down and about 4 yards, maybe 3 yards, 3.5 yards to go. Marking the ball inside the 25-yard line at about the 23. And quarterback, he's got 24 as the running back. And looking over, figuring out what they need to do here. As they lead 27-7. Straight drop back to pass. Pretty good protection. Pass long downfield. It's going to be complete. My goodness. Number 5 on the score. Mathis on the reception. That was a thing of beauty, David Dutz.
False start, false start.
Oh, we got a flag.
Oh.
Looks like.
A flag that nullifies it.
Yeah.
Nullifies the play. We'd like to see that.
Well, one thing Grace has done, so, I mean, as you mentioned, they have 18 players back this year, so they've played a pretty clean ball game as far as not making a whole lot of mistakes and that kind of thing. That's showing, except for that play there, of course, and then that's been a real key to their success so far in the last ball game, being very disciplined.
27-7 is your score, and call it as they bring it back, because that could have been a touchdown, and so that nullifies the score. 27-7 your score. Second down and about 8 yards to go.
And these players, some of these teams are swapping
And
out
I-
players as well. So
Top of the hour. Oh, okay. Yes, this is WYSH AM 1380, FM 99.5, FM 101.1, and WYSHradio.com, and Dragon Network powered by WYSH. Thanks very much for listening. And so, number 3, the quarterback rolls back to pass. Dragons go after him. That should have definitely been a call right there.
Calling complete there.
Incomplete.
That was Phillips.
they were trying to set up a screen, but yeah,
Yeah.
that could have been close there. They could have blown that dead, but anyway, incomplete pass.
They should have blown that dead because they definitely touched him. And if that's what you're going by, that should be what you're going by. But I guess I could get on my soapbox and who knows, but nobody would want to listen. And so we have third down and about 8 yards to go.
Some of these referees may also be kind of out here for their scrimmaging. They may have some new players out, new referees as well.
Oh, okay. One guy looked like I've seen him a lot of times, but the other guys I didn't really recognize. So call it third down and 8. Back to pass number 3. Shoots a pass downfield. Incomplete. Tended over there for number 5. Phillips there defending for the Clinton High School. No, Will Young for the Clinton High School Dragons. I'm sort of getting Young and Phillips, trying to learn both of those guys in particular for the Clinton Dragons. But number 5, Mathis, John Mathis over there, one it was intended for. Fourth down, 8 yards to go. And we just hope the Dragon defense can get better and better this year.
5 wide here, 3 left and 2 right.
So here we go. As the Rams leading 27-7. Already want to say week 0 of week 1 of high school football. Straight drop back to pass downfield, sacked, and downfield. There's definitely extracurricular activities on both sides down there, but they already called that one beforehand. So they will bring it back, and they never really got it passed downfield anyway. But
So now they're going to switch possessions.
so the Dragons will get possession of the football, trailing 27-7.
That was encouraging to see Clint actually get some pressure on the quarterback that time, because the time before when he had the throw of the end zone got called back, I mean, he didn't take very much of a drop, but he did not have any pressure at all on him. You give quarterback like a Grace, an experienced quarterback time, they're going to find somebody open.
You know, you wonder in this sort of setup, and, you know, Grace is a perennial power in Knox County and beat Sevier County last year, and the fact they've got 18 returning players out of 22. I mean, this is a good football team.
This is a good football team, and I've seen different publications have them ranked different ways, but they may be on the East Tennessee side be very, very well this year.
Handoff Pendergrass. He gets it down from the 30 to about the 26-yard line.
10 and 54.
10 and 54 on the tackles. Lankin in the tackle for the Rams, and Johnson in on the tackle as well.
Gain of 4.
Pick up a 4, second down and 6. Here comes the Dragons. Dragons Eckerson at quarterback. He's a good one. He also can run quite well and passes exceptionally well. Dragons trailing 27-7. Want to get back on the board once again.
Here they come.
And blitz pass downfield is going to be intercepted. Taken at the 15, 20, 25. That's number 0 on the interception for the Rams. Stevenson on the interception. And that right there was not a good thing for the Dragons.
If you can avoid it at all, you don't want to be throwing off your back foot consistently. That's going to eventually get you burned. I mean, because you can't put the velocity on the football. But, you know, sometimes you got pressure in your face and you want to try and make a play. That kind of stuff happens, but not often. You want to, when you have some pressure, you also not just want to drop back. You want to go side to side or maybe step up or pump fake or things like that instead of just keep going backwards.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out some encouraging things to happen from this game, and just trying to stay with a team that is apparently going to be quite good in Knoxville. I think this could very well be a very good learning experience.
Second team for Grace is coming out. Second team offense.
And so it looks like they're going to go to the second team offense.
New quarterback, looks like number 12 is warming up for Grace.
Okay.
It's a chance for everybody to play now. It's a game of opportunity. And, you know, Clinton, we saw at the media day, they had different colored jerseys of freshmen and non-freshmen. About a third of their team are freshmen this year. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's true. We had 57 players that were out there, and so probably at least 18 of them were, freshmen. So that's quite amazing. And it seems like he was saying something like 5 or 6 of them could play quite a bit.
Well, in a game like this, there's a good time to get your freshmen in there because sometimes it may be difficult when you get into actual ball games or regional ball games, this kind of thing. So these preseason scrimmages and jamborees are the time to get them out there and see what they can do.
And we're hoping the Dragons can, over this year, I'm just hoping they can fill in the gaps, particularly on defense. I think offensively they have a tremendous innate ability. I mean, they've got enough left from last year and going to build on that with Phillips and Young and running backs Turbyville and the Pendergrass. I mean, you've got some good nucleus there.
And plus the line should be better this year.
Exactly.
Last year Clinton just got, let's just be honest, they got pushed around last year too much. And you can't compete at very high levels with that kind of a line play.
And you had a lot of those ball players that have gained 20 to 30 pounds, over the summer and the winter and in, through the summer. And a lot of players with a lot of good muscle.
So actually, Grace has the ball, but they're actually on their own 30-yard line. So they've got out of the 35-yard scrimmage.
Okay.
Just scripted plays.
Just scripted plays, pass downfield, 30-yard line, 35, out towards the 38-yard line.
Fabian on the tackle.
Fabian?
Yeah.
Fabian, okay.
Aiden Fabian.
Where's number 37 for the Clinton High School Dragons? And so I think we've got some younger folks in for the Clinton Dragons and also for Grace. Handoff 40, 45. He's out towards the 50-yard line on the carry, number 8. Buck on the carry. And a lot of yards there. He's got a first down, 10 yards to go. Right at the 50-yard line. And a nice evening for football. A little bit on the humid side, but not a real cloud in the sky that matters. And quarterback still looking over at the sideline. And both sides taking it a little bit slow. Here we go. High snap pass over the middle. It's complete. 35 down towards the 30-yard line. He breaks the tackle, keeps on going to the 30-yard line. 24 on the carry. Anderson on the carry.
That was 32 on the tackle. I'm trying to pull him off the quarterback.
And new quarterback's number 18 for Grace.
Luke Coalfield on the tackle.
Coalfield.
There's a penalty.
There's a penalty on the field as well
False start.
as false start on Grace. And wish I had proper information at my fingertips. I feel like I'm doing this in somewhat blind, but with the football at the 45, as he is in the backfield at the 45, rolls out, pass into the flat, is complete. 45 on the screen pass, 50, 45. He's down to the 40, knocked out of bounds by the Clinton High School Dragons, number 20.
Jake Llewellyn.
And you said who?
Jake Llewellyn.
Oh, Llewellyn. Brewster on the run. Got a very good run for Grace Christian Academy. As they have that ball on the Clinton 38-yard line, leading the Dragons 27-7. As the quarterback in their number 10. High snap, gets it off to the first man through. Number 2 breaks the tackle, 35. He's down to the 32-yard line on the carry. Number 2, Brewster on the carry. 37.
That's Bailey's number.
That's number 37, which we don't have a name on there. I officially don't have a roster in front of me. I'm having to listen to my compatriots to figure out who's doing what. We've got to figure out why these folks do not give us rosters in our hands. But who knows? Anyway, the Rams with that football. And straight drop back to pass and it rolls out. Number 10, Dragon as Jacobs on the tackle for Clinton. Doing a good job over there. And so, here we go. Dragons up 27-7. Well, yeah, exactly. I only wish.
And again, Grace is getting the placement sidelines, and you've got a lot of young players and new players out there for both teams.
Okay, so here comes Grace. Getting instruction off the right side. Dragons trailing 27-7. Of course, they play the Jamboree. Next time they play a scrimmage will be at Harriman. Straight drop back to pass into the flat, 40, 35, 30, breaks the tackle. He is a speedster.
37 again on the tackle.
30, Brewster on the run, gets a nice pickup. Number 37 on the tackle that we don't have a name for the Clinton High School Dragons. We hopefully will fill that in by the 14th and hopefully sooner. Here will come a first down, 10 yards to go for the Rams. They've got 18 returning starters, 9 on offense, 9 on defense. So just about their entire offense and defense. I'd say most teams would enjoy only having to replace 2 starters on offense and defense. High snap. Rolls out, pass downfield is going to be incomplete, intended for 25 down there around the 15-yard line. Anderson, he was intended for.
He got some pressure on him that time too, so he kind of backpedaled to the left, and he didn't get a lot of throw on the football.
So here comes 27 rolling out to the left side for the Rams. Quarterback is number 18 again. They switch him back, but oh no, that's number 10.
It's 18.
I believe it is 18.
Well, it looked like 10 on one
There,
side.
on the
I
back
swear
side.
on the other side looks like 10.
It's hard to tell on that side.
That's wild. Okay. Number 18. Pass downfield is complete to 24. Down to the 20. Down to the 15. He just keeps on running.
Still going.
He just keeps on mowing on. Davis
Flag. Flag on
and
the
a
far
flag
side.
on the play.
Another
And that's going to be on Grace. And so that will move the play back. And what was the actual play up for?
It was illegal formation.
Oh, illegal formation. So here we come. So here we go. Penalize them 10 yards on the play. Number 18, the quarterback. And I swear, I look at it as God is my witness. That's 10 on the other side. But, I mean, it honestly looks like it. And straight back to pass, number 18, pass downfield, complete to 32, 30, 25, 20. He's down to the 15, down towards the 10-yard line. Bradshaw on the carry. And it's not Terry Bradshaw either.
That's a turnover. That's a turnover.
That's a turnover on downs. Dragons will get it. As did they give Terry Bradshaw some more time? That's
Terry's
pretty
from
good.
Louisiana, so
Yes, exactly. And did you know Terry Bradshaw was a country singer?
did not know that. I was a Dallas Cowboy fan at the time, so
Yeah, he actually was at one time a country singer, and surprisingly a pretty good one.
okay.
Well, I understand. He also was a pretty good entertainer on TV on various shows, but
See if Clinton goes to the quarterback here.
uh,
They stay or they switch.
oh, they have a new quarterback?
Yeah, it's backups now. Noah Hill.
Noah Hill at quarterback for the Clinton Dragons. Rolls out number 44, pass downfield is going to be incomplete.
Intended for 35.
Intended for number 35 for the Clinton High School Dragons.
So the quarterback, we don't have the number. That's probably Noah Hill, but there's no 44. And there's no 35 on the roster.
Well, we're going to have to figure that out. Because I would like to say someone's actual name if I can get it. Lord only knows.
Just give credit to whoever you want to there.
We'll say Jones and Smith and
Jasper.
yes, and Jasper and King and Grunfeld. Getting that football for the Clinton Dragons. Coming out of there, was that 39 or 46?
It's 39, and we don't have a number for him either. A name for him either.
Okay. Oh, we need to talk to Coach Dawson about that. Marking the ball to 31. Dragons with the football. And where's the chain gang?
There's no chain game.
Oh, well, okay. It's really
Plays.
quite amazing.
A certain number of plays, and then the other team gets it.
That's like 10 plays each.
10 plays each. So just playing it by ear. In other words, high snap, pass downfield is incomplete.
37.
Caught was actually counting his chickens before they hatched.
You got to catch those. I mean, just
Yes.
you can't add another foot of size or 50 pounds of muscle to a kid in a week, but, you know, discipline, things like that are really important in a ball game. Just make the catches, not making penalties, not making turnovers. Those all add up.
It's called focus. I mean,
Focus and discipline.
Yes, that's it exactly. Those are the winners right there. Okay, here comes the Dragons. Noah at quarterback for the Dragons at number 44. Not very used to seeing such a high number at quarterback. Rather interesting. High snap. Pass downfield is going to be incomplete.
Short arm, 45 on intended. We don't have him.
Do you have anybody else?
With all these roster changes and new numbers.
That's
and,
pretty amazing.
Well, it means that's some kids who aren't used to getting to play or playing now, though. That's the thing. So
That's
great
true.
opportunity, and it's I'm sure they're excited to be on the field, and you know, you may have a drop ball here and there, but that's a chance for them to learn. But
Call them Colby and Johnson and Witt and Jones, and we'll figure it out. Here goes Noah at the quarterback, looking back at the coach. What do I do next?
and Grace is blitzing.
Grace blitzing, long pass downfield is intercepted out of there by 27 on the interception. Steinway on the interception for Grace Christian Academy, the Rams.
Yeah, Clinton gets 10 plays or whatever it is.
Clinton still gets 10 scripted plays, and we're still going towards 10. And in a ball game, it does not work that way. Not at all. They're doing a lot of real practicing right here. And that's why it's called a scrimmage.
And a lot of young kids getting some action. That's a good thing. And here comes Grace right at the line of scrimmage again. They stack them all up.
Hand off a high snap, gets it off to number 39. And he is not listed before he's tackled by Jarrett. And so the ball is on the 29. And 39 coming out of the ball game.
I'm not sure how many plays are on here at this point, but if Clinton's going to score, they're going to have to move the football here pretty quickly and down some big chunks.
Yeah, they are not on the good end of the field at the 29. Glad to have you aboard on the Dragon Network, powered by WYSH AM 1380, FM 99.5, FM 101.1, WYSHradio.com. And so the Dragons, high snap to Noah, rolls out, shoots a pass downfield. It's going to be in, complete. 37 caught that football at the 46 and got to the 45. That was a nice pickup.
That was a nice catch. I mean, it was just one player against two defenders, and he just went up and got it. And that young man's got a possible future where he made that catch.
That was nicely done. And he is a youngster, probably a freshman or sophomore, any way you look at it. And
make catches like that, you see the football field. But that's what Clinton's going to need with Bryson Maddox graduating this past year. They're going to need especially some receivers to step up. All that production he had. And, he was a record setter at Clinton, so need everybody on board. Ready to go.
Dragons with that ball on the 45-yard line of Grace. Dragons trailing 27-7. That was an incredible pickup right there. 25 yards. Handoff, and he's thrown back.
That was 48.
48 on the run for Clinton, but he has thrown back for a big-time loss. Wilson on the tackle, 5-yard loss for the Dragons. That was not what the doctor ordered.
No, not what you want there, but again, this is while you're out there, it's, you don't know if the guy missed a block or he just didn't see the guy coming or should have made a cut a little quicker, but But he was in a tough spot. We got that football. I mean, he had nowhere to go.
Dragons trailing 27-7. We're here at Grace Christian Academy in Knoxville, Tennessee. A scrimmage for the Dragons. As Noah at quarterback for Dragons. Number 44 passed into the flat. If number 46 gets it back to the original line of scrimmage, but really not anything else. So the Dragons with the ball right at the 50-yard line.
The official on this side here is holding up 10 fingers. I want this is the last play of the drive.
Must be.
So will Clinton go for it just to try to get a score here, or they just try to get some good yardage? But I see Grace moving a couple of their far defensive back a little bit further. So if you're Clinton, why not try a home run ball here?
You might as well.
Maybe the same play he did at midfield for that guy made that great catch. Just tell him to go deep and throw it to him.
Well, that would be nice. Number 37.
He's on the far side.
Yes. Far to the right side. Straight drop back to pass Noah. Pass downfield is going to be incomplete.
It's by 26.
26 tipping it away for Grace. Intended for 37 down there. Beach on the knockaway. So Grace will have it first down, 10 yards to go. They'll get 10 plays on the 30-yard line. And it's amazing. In a regular ball game, you're certainly not going to have a scripted situation.
No, and interceptions and then get the ball back the next play. That looks odd from standing up here. But you understand what this is. This is not a real game. You have to remember that. But yeah, it does look odd when you see an interception. Everybody's celebrating. It's like, oh, you got to give the ball back to the team anyway. So great play by the young man, but still, and that's what it's out here for. And if you're Clinton, you won't see improvement. I mean, Bryce says, like you mentioned, a good ball club, got a lot of returners back, and I'm sure Coach Dawson's going to look at the tape after the game, and hopefully these guys will learn this next week.
Coach Dawson and Coach Price were talking to each other a second ago down there, probably just talking about the game in general, I guess. But
maybe some game rules they want to set or change or whatnot
right.
Either.
A high snap, pass downfield, long pass downfield. It's going to be complete. He's to the 25-20, 15-10, 5 touchdown for Grace. It's 33-7. Grace leading, and
nicely thrown ball. And that's a nice route. Nicely thrown ball both.
Yes, it was.
But if you're Clinton, that's again, you've got somebody behind the secondary. You can't allow that. You can't allow these big one-play scores.
That will kill you every single time.
If your offensive line is doing well and gotten bigger and all that, I mean, if you have to, get 4 yards a chunk, go down the field and run off 7 minutes at a time and see what other team go one play for, 70, 80 yards, that's a tough spot.
That is not what you want.
They're starting on the 30.
And so
We're flipping sides of the field, it looks like.
Okay. So Grace with that football even after the score, but we're doing the 10 scripted plays. And so that was one of the scripted plays and did quite well. So here we go. Straight drop back to pass downfield, complete, 30-yard line, 35, breaks the tackle, 40, breaks the tackle. He breaks to the 44, 45, breaks the tackle, out to the 48, 49-yard line. Goes number 24 on the run, Davis. And what a play by Davis as he just kept on moving.
He just did. I mean, just took a short pass play and just shed one tackler after another tackler after another tackler and pick up some good yardage. And that can sometimes make a coach look good. Sometimes just a little short play, but somebody making a play like that can really boost an offense.
Marking the ball at the 48. They've got it as the quarterback, number 18, as handoff, first man through, not anything.
Wow.
Dragons took him down. 56.
Whoa. Had a little extracurricular after the play over here on the sideline.
Aiden West.
Aiden West on the tackle. Who is that mass marauder 65? That's a big Dragon.
It says Tyler Turner.
Tyler Turner,
Freshman.
Maybe.
freshman.
Maybe.
He's a young fella. Goodness gracious. And here we have,
If he's got size, he could sure probably get in the rotation this year.
yes, 33-7 your score if he keeps enough air in his lungs.
And around.
Pitch pass.
Yes. Oh my goodness, end around. Dragons laid him out.
Weston Fulford.
Weston Fulford,
He's a junior.
yes, he is a junior, and he had quite a few tackles last year, and he's certainly a good one.
That was a nice read by the other side, because sometimes you see a play go one side and the players just have to overreact, and then Grace flipped the field, but he stayed home, and those two guys did make the play.
So here comes Grace with the football.
And Clinton substituting a lineman or two right there. So he may have some more new numbers out there.
Some new numbers for the Clinton Dragons. A lot of youngsters in the game for both sides. Hands off the left side, coming straight ahead, number 8, 50, 45. He's knocked out of bounds
For number 20.
by number 20 for the Clinton High School Dragons.
Listed as Jake Llewellyn. Jake Llewellyn.
Okay. Buck on the run. So it is Grace with that football. They've got it down to the Clinton 35-yard line. And now they want to look towards the coaching staff. And 33-7 your score.
Looking
Long pass downfield.
Shadow.
Is complete. Touchdown. 36 on the score.
Nobody near him.
It is now 39-7.
Wide open again.
That's Jacob Ryan on the reception, and they've got to stop that. They're going to have the defensive backs blanketed back there and get behind the receiver.
Well, I saw the defensive back of Clinton. As soon as he got by him, he turned around and looked. So I don't know if he was expecting some help or different coverage or what, but it was mix up. But again, you can't have these, I mean, that's going to happen sometimes. If a team throws it deep, they're going to score sometimes. But this much frequency, you can't have that. I mean, that's just too many yards too quickly. Clinton can't survive that.
39-7 your score.
Clinton will have the ball now.
And Clinton will have the ball now. They're not going to go on the extra point, and I guess not going to add insult to injury, but Dragons will get the football.
Supposedly another 10 plays, assuming. There are no yard markers or sticks or whatever on the sidelines. So.
Which makes me further in the dark, but that's how it goes. Ball is on the 30. Big 75 is under center for the Clinton High School Dragons.
Different quarterback.
And a different quarterback. Have we gone to a third string quarterback? Is that 49? Or no, it's 36.
36.
High snap for the Clinton High School Dragons.
Listed as Landon Woods.
Listed as Landon Woods for the Clinton High School Dragons.
And they're going to bring it back to the original line of scrimmage. So I guess cause it here a play dead or something.
That play did not get started very well at all.
No, just having he might be a tiny bit shorter than the quarterback was. So, but still, you got to make that. I mean, that's just the basic part of football, to be able to get the ball to the quarterback.
Oh, yeah. Woods at quarterback.
He's moving up now.
Hands off, gives off the 49 on the carry. Good run. 40-yard line. Knocked out of bounds.
32 on the hit.
32 on the hit
We don't have a 49.
for Grace.
We don't have a 49.
And Clinton does not have a 49 listed. Carter Bradshaw in on the tackle. But that was a good run by 49.
It was. He shed a couple of tacklers and then took a big lick right there on the sideline. And you could tell there must be some new players at Grace as well because they were celebrating like they just scored a touchdown that tackle there. So they were really excited for that young man making the hit.
39-7, Grace Christian Academy leading as Dragons next up scrimmage-wise will be in the Jamboree at matter of fact down in Roane County, which we'll have coverage of that one on August the 14th. That'll be
They're at Ray County next Friday.
right, but as far as what we're covering, but you'll probably be covering that on YouTube. But we will not be making that particular trip. That's Ray County next Friday. But our next coverage will be on the 14th in the Jamboree down in Roane County. Back to pass. Pass downfield is going to be incomplete. That should be interference down there, but they will not call that.
I don't believe he would have got there. That's the thing, so.
Might not be catchable. So, but I would still want to call that. But I'm pro Clinton all the way. Mark that ball on the 44. As here will come the Dragons, trailing 39-7. And of course, next Saturday we'll be at the Clinton football field for media day for all of the Dragon teams. Football, basketball, baseball, volleyball, softball, you name it, wrestling, golf, tennis. The list goes on and on. Reverse for the Dragons. Number 37's got it. He knows how to catch the ball. Let's see if he can run. Runs it out towards the 50-yard line on the carry. Number 37 for the Dragons on the reverse. And Bradshaw and Silva in on the tackle for the Rams of Grace Christian.
Now, tomorrow, I know it's not broadcast coverage, but there is a work day at Clinton High School tomorrow, as far as I remember.
You are correct. Yeah, we have been putting that on the Dragon Sports segment quite a bit this week. You're on the ball.
Well, you probably know more about that than I do, but I think it's, 7-1, I guess, tomorrow or something?
Certainly is. You must be listening to the station. We like to hear that. And so here comes the Dragons, trailing 39-7. Straight drop back to pass over the middle downfield, incomplete. 37 jumped way high in the air and relatively close to pulling that down. He shows a lot of athletic ability.
He is shows some athletic ability, and looks like we're going to swap some teams here, or swap sides. But
I think that's the end of the scrimmage.
Yeah, they're lining up for shaking hands. So
that's the end of the scrimmage. Your final score is Grace Christian Academy 39, the Clinton High School Dragons 7. Let's take a 1-minute break. We'll be back, and I want to talk to Dan the Man McWilliams, unless he's going to be doing stats. Or you'll be doing stats? Okay. Well, we'll talk maybe to another gentleman to my left, the one that keeps this Jack, or the other fine gentleman, Matt, here in just a moment. We'll take a 2-minute break. Back in a moment. Back here at Grace Christian Academy, home of the Rams. Final score, Grace Christian Academy 39, Clinton Dragons 7. And I think overall the Dragons learned some things from this matchup, but they've got to do a way to keep the guy from getting behind you defensively as a defensive back. You can't let those 80-yard catches keep happening. You got to stop that El Prompto, Matt.
Yeah, you've got to stop that. But we did have some really good signs too. Austin Williams, Will Young, Mason didn't look too bad, and we had some newcomers that have made some big plays both on offense and defense, including we had Pendergrass at running back. That was a big surprise. Neither of us had seen him run, and he had some really big shows himself.
Oh, I think so too. And I think the Dragons at times on defense, except for letting the defensive back get behind those guys for a couple, 2 or 3 of those touchdowns, we held them pretty good because they've got some awfully good running backs.
They do. They've got Charlie Turbeville. Didn't get to see him as much today, but he did have some good runs. You could see how much bigger he's gotten this summer too. Like over the offseason, he's put on quite a bit of muscle, and you can tell if you stand right beside him. Then, like I said, like I've seen with the Pendergrass, they're a lot more fleet-footed. Charlie's more of a bruiser. Austin had a couple big catches. If it wouldn't been for some untimely penalties at the same time, it would have been a different score. And then Will, he may have missed that one play a little bit further down, but he came back up and made a good catch right across the middle to keep going.
Tell us about our sponsors for this evening, and tell us more about the Dragon Network and the technical aspects and things in general with the Dragon Network powered by WYSH.
So yeah, the Dragon Network was formerly called Dragon Vision, and this year we've collaborated with WYSH to make sure we can expand our broadcasts across both radio and on YouTube. We may even join on Facebook sometimes. We're going to see if we can get that. We have several sponsors this year. We want to give big shout outs to Clinton Home Center. They're the video title sponsor for YouTube. Lowe's Toes is our radio title sponsor. JD's Auction and Realty is the scoreboard sponsor. Your kickoff sponsor is Coker Rental Company. Your touchdown sponsor is Jimmy with Apple Blossom Cafe. First down sponsor is Rusty Wallace Chevrolet. Past reception sponsor is Creative Culture 24, who's also helping us with our apparel this year, which you all will get to see here shortly. Then we've also got Timeout sponsor, which is Michael Bowers with Farm Bureau Insurance. We also have different level sponsors. Our orange level includes Pizza Express, P&L Business Services, Creative Culture, and MVP Siding and Roofing. We also want to mention the Tuesday night sports talk with you and Jasper. Our title sponsor is Tennessee Tailgate, along with All Occasion Party Rentals. And our athlete interview is Powell Brothers Mechanical Contractors. But if you want to reach out, we still have some openings. We still need sponsors for halftime, field goals and attempts, extra point attempts, offensive and defensive big plays, along with our orange, black, and dragon packages. So if you want to come help us out, please reach out to Jasper Young. Reach out on our Facebook page, and we'll get you in touch with the right people to help us with sponsorships this year.
Sounds wonderful. Grace Christian Academy winning this evening over our Dragons 39-7. This is home of the Rams over here. They've got a nice facility, nice coaches, nice folks over here. They are plenty of power in Knoxville. I don't think we should necessarily be overly down in the dumps. I thought it might be a somewhat difficult scrimmage against such a good team. They've got 18 returning starters out of 22.
They do, and they looked it. You could tell.
Yeah.
We also want to give a big thank you to Justin Price, the co-head coach and assistant athletic director, for allowing us to be on the home side in their press box this year, and helped us out all week, making sure we had a place to park and had a good place to be able to broadcast this game.
Oh, they're very nice people over here, and it's just a nice atmosphere, and the people are just very nice over here.
People are very nice over here. It was a very clean game, too, in terms of no trash talking, no late hits. everything was played, and the only whistles were the ones that really should have been called: illegal procedures, ineligible man downfield, but no real pass interference, no late hits, no roughing the passer, anything like that. They actually they played like they should have played tonight.
Well, that's what it's all about. And I guess talking about what we'll be doing in the coming days, on Friday, I guess you will be traveling with the team to Ray County for their scrimmage there. Tell us what you'll be doing on that end.
Yeah, I'm going to be traveling. Like you said, I will be traveling with the team down to Ray County this Friday. The scrimmage will start right around 6 o'clock, about the same time as now. We will be trying to stream this on our YouTube channel. We may even try to stream it on the Facebook channel. I'll be one of them on the call. We might have Jack. We might have some other people helping us out. But I'm looking forward to that scrimmage because the last time I went down to Ray County was when the last time we played them in the regular season. And Ray County, I'm not sure what to expect. They're not the same team they've been. They're not a triple option because that coaching staff went up to Campbell County 2 years ago when the Price twins came down here.
Oh, okay.
So Ray County, I don't know what to expect. It also could be, and I'm mentioning could because of the way the playoff system breaks up, they're a 5A school too. This could be a potential playoff matchup at some point in time.
So they went up to 5A, and they previously were 4A with Anderson County. I remember that.
Yeah, they've been at 5A for a while now. So that's going to be a really good matchup. Like you said, I don't know exactly what to expect when I go down there. I haven't done enough studying on that team.
And so, of course, Ray County, usually a pretty good team. I know in some of those recent years, they played Anderson County pretty tough.
They have. It's been a little bit since they played Anderson County. I think it was just the last cycle they stopped.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do some research on my phone real quick to see how they did last year, but I'm hoping to see some improvement from tonight's scrimmage to that scrimmage, and like we've mentioned a few times, to actually have a working roster that we can go with as well.
That would be good. Also, next Saturday, we'll have the full media, all the sports teams, football, basketball, baseball, golf, tennis, the list goes on and on, softball, baseball, and they'll be at Dragon Stadium next Saturday. That'll start, at 6 o'clock?
It will start at 6, and it will go until 9 o'clock, and it's called Meet the Dragons. So you're going to get to hear, hopefully, depending on where we get set up, we've got some ideas of where we're going to set up, but we're going to try to get interviews with several new coaches, including Blake Witt with the baseball team, get our new soccer coach, and get just several to come up here so we can introduce them and maybe get some of their players to come talk to us as well. And I did find out last year, Ray County went 9-2. Their first loss was to East Hamilton in the regular season, and then they lost to Lawrence County in the first round of the playoffs.
Okay. So they're quite good.
So if you think about 9-2, and they had to travel, or they ended up hosting Lawrence County, so they ended their season at home.
Ooh, that's rough right there. So you'll be down there Friday, and folks need to definitely check that out on YouTube. And then, of course, on Saturday, we'll be at Dragon Stadium, and then August the 14th, we will be at the Jamboree at Roane County, as the Dragons will play both Oliver Springs and Midway, 7:45 and 8:15, and that should be a good one. And they'll have some other teams before that, but I don't know exactly who's all going to be there.
So we'll be playing at Harriman High School.
Right.
So all 5 Roane County teams will be there, and then the teams that are not from Roane County include Scott, Anderson County, Clinton, and the Kings Academy. The Kings Academy restarting their program this year. And I want to give a shout out. You said you wanted to know the last time we played Anderson County. Chris Hicks, who's going to be helping out with our broadcast this year, said the last time we played Anderson County was in 2022, and Anderson County won 41-38 over Ray County.
Whoa. Yeah. So, I think I sort of remember that game.
So we want to give Chris a shout out for that one, because Chris was texting me that he was at that game. That's how I was able to get the information.
Oh, okay, good.
And like I said, Chris will be with us during our broadcast. Jack Wilson will be with us, Lily Mefford, who is the student that I had with us tonight. She's going to try to come to several of the games with us as well,
Okay.
just to get some pictures and get some more time perfecting her craft.
Right. Do we know if Dan will be able to talk to us here momentarily? Probably not tonight. Dan is tongue-tied and is too busy over there, so.
It is too busy with us having to go back and forth trying to figure out who was who on the number. And yeah, and Chris, I want to say this: we're going to try to figure out who number 37 was as well for Clinton, because he was a big player in this game on the JV
At 44
side
and 49 and
all the other ones. But Chris specifically mentioned he wanted to know who 37 was. We did have one comment on the YouTube channel, and it was from June and the boys. Number 39 tonight was a freshman named Jackson Perkins.
Oh, okay.
So we want to thank you for giving us that name. That's going to help us out in the future in case they wear the same jerseys on Friday and at the Jamboree.
Oh, so I guess that'll about do it for us here. I need a roll to check who to give credit to. Rhonda Stair, David Dodson, Matt Hagan, also Jack Wilson, Dan McWilliams. Who else do I need?
Did you say David Dodson?
Yes, I said David Dodson.
Then
We'll say him twice.
I'll say Lily for helping us out today. We gotta give Melissa a shout out back at the Radio Ranch.
Yes.
Ron for allowing us to stream this game and preempt trading time
Yes.
2 nights in a row.
Now that's something else.
So we want to give a big thank you to Ron Meredith for allowing us to stream tonight's game. Another shout out I want to give, again, Justin Price and the Price twins from Grace for allowing us to come into this press box on a beautiful night for football.
Oh, it's very nice. And we are glad to be here. A very nice place to be, even though we didn't win, but but we like the atmosphere.
We did like the atmosphere. The Price twins always treated us well, whether they were in Campbell County or here.
That's very true. So for everyone involved, until we greet you next time, Matt will greet you coming up next Friday. That'll be from Ray County. And until next Saturday, for myself and Rhonda Stair and everyone involved with the broadcast, Melissa that controls, we'll say good night from Grace Christian Academy, home of the Rams in Knoxville.